Hello there. Hope you are doing well and staying safe still. I've really enjoyed going through our Easter story. We've been going through this storybook, and I'm excited to go through today's story. But before I get there, just want to quickly go over what we've been talking about. So we've been talking about Jesus' entry into Jerusalem on Palm Sunday, and then we talked about when he was in the temple and how the people were not treating this temple with respect, but Jesus showed them how they were supposed to act in church, and that it was truly a house of prayer. On Tuesday, we talked about when Jesus was teaching, and he was teaching people about love, as you probably could have guessed. With the heart, he was teaching people that they are to love God with all of their heart and with all of their soul, and they're also to love one another. The next day was Wednesday, and on Wednesday we talked about a woman who had a very expensive jar of perfume, and she decided to use this very valuable gift on Jesus, and she poured it out onto him. Yesterday, we talked about the Last Supper, and that was a time when Jesus got together with all of his closest friends, and they shared a meal together, and then Jesus went into a garden to pray. So, this is the next egg in our story, and I'm going to put that right there, that little guy, okay? So, today is Good Friday, if you didn't know it already, and that's what we're going to be talking about. Early in the morning, Jesus was bound and led away. He had been charged with lying. The Romans would have their day. "Are you king of the Jews?" Jesus replied. "You said it." Crucifixion would be his punishment. It's God's will, so I accept it. Pilate knew he was innocent and been charged because of envy. Maybe he could save him. Pilate could set one prisoner free. He brought Jesus before the crowd. "Shall we let this man go?" But the priests had convinced the people, so the people shouted, "No." Here's a picture of that is Jesus, and that is Pilate, and these are all of the people shouting, "No, no, don't let him go." The soldiers were mean to Jesus. They made him wear thorns as a crown. He carried his cross to Golgotha. His cross was then placed in the ground. They nailed the Messiah upon it. They hung him there to die. "They know not what they are doing, Father. Forgive them, Lord," he cried. "This is Jesus, King of the Jews." A sign above him read, "It is finished," were the final words that our Savior said. He knew his death would happen, yet the earth began to shake. He paid the price for our sin. He suffered for our sake. As you look at this Friday story egg, which is this beautiful cross, see the cross as a symbol of love. It represents everlasting life, a gift from your Father above. A verse to help us remember this story is John 19:30. And in this verse it says, "When he had received the drink, he said, 'It is finished.' With that, he bowed his head and gave up his spirit." What a solemn this story it is, but it is such a reminder of what Jesus did for us, and he didn't have to do it, but he chose to do it because he loves you and me and all of the people of the earth. I'm excited to finish our story with you tomorrow.